Now, in front of me, I have three divine ladies. We have Lady Georgianna. Allegra, can you please make yourself known?
That's me, with a mask.
Senora.
That's me.
And finally, Isabella.
Hiya.
And together we have Lady Georgianna. Well, come on, let's start with a name, shall we?
Well, we're basically ladies from the Georgian era. Any of the Georges, you can take your pick. We're from that era. And
Okay.
that's, of course, the other thing is, there was this Duchess, the Duchess of Devonshire. But we don't spell our name the same way because we don't want any lawsuits. So we're Georgiana.
Two N's.
Our litigation society will sue your ass. So, anyway, the music is...
It's Baroque pop music.
Right.
Most of it was kind of played in the 18th century pleasure gardens. And, I mean, a lot of 18th century music's quite florid and it's quite intricate. But what a lot of people don't know, there's also plenty of songs about milking cows and nymphs and swains frolicking in haystacks.
I didn't know that, no.
There's quite a lot of songs as well that are so rude. We've actually had to take out a lot of the words to be able to do it to a modern audience because they're actually really quite rude.
In this time of behaviour, gosh, these 18th century mob were pretty underhand, I guess. So, thus the passion. Where did this idea come from for it to be Georgian ladies, clearly?
Well, I specialize in early music and have done so since the age of 19. And Hetty also specializes in Baroque cello.
Sorry,
I play
Hetty?
harpsichord.
No.
Sorry.
Hetty.
Oh, yes,
Her
Hetty.
American
Sorry.
accent.
Hetty plays Baroque cello and I play harpsichord. And so it's quite natural to delve into the past. And Abby actually has a pop music background and she got interested in this early stuff.
Yes, I used to be a rocker. I played the guitar and sang with my original rock band. And then when that split up, I thought it was time for a change. I'd already been interested in history anyway.
Musical differences, I don't suppose.
Well, actually it was, but we're all very good friends now. I mean, it wasn't an acrimonious split.
Surely it is.
But yes, I thought, right, I want another band. And I'd been on a course, a Baroque course, because I was trying to teach myself music history at the time, because I've been taking classical singing lessons for some time. And somebody on the course recommended I look into theatre music from the 18th century. So I did.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Excellent, excellent. So, your chosen direction and what have you. So your audiences are well, what? Where do you play? Do you record? Do you?
Well, anywhere they'll have us, really. Cafes or bars. Often it's churches and concert halls because of the type of music we play. But we're keen to get it out there. And one of the things we'd like to do in the future, besides getting our CD out, which is called Ladies of Misrule, is to get out to actual former pleasure gardens and share music of this sort with people of all sorts.
A pleasure garden is what exactly?
If you can imagine something like, you know, modern day festivals, something like Shambhala or the Secret Garden Party, where you'd have different stages, different places, and you'd have art installations and statues. It was like one of those, but were they open every day? They're open every day.
When the weather was good, yeah.
And when the weather was good, and you'd sort of pay. It wasn't very much to get into them, and you'd just
A couple of sheep or a potato, I guess.
Yeah, something like that, a shilling and something. And you'd basically go and you'd sort of wander around, you meet your friends there, you'd be seen there, you'd put your glad rags on, and you'd go and you'd enjoy music and art and the dark walks.
And so clearly music, I mean, you're professionally trained musicians and have been on your instruments since an early age, I would have thought.
Well, yeah, since I was 5, probably the same for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Actually, I'm the exception. I started making music when I was 16.
Well, you came from the dark side, didn't you?
Indeed. I came from, yeah, I mean, my first rock band at school with my friends.
Can you remember the name?
My first rock band? Oh, we went through many name changes, but the best one was Turmoil Turtles.
Excellent.
We were particularly proud of that one.
And from Turmoil Turtles we go to Lady Georgiana. I can't wait to hear you, I really can't. Lady Georgiana!